Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. And more Witcher 3. We'll be continuing our journey to find Ciri. And right now we are going to be confronting, hopefully tonight, the Witches of CROOKBACK BOG. We just released one of their former sisters. And now we're about to see what happens.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri, it seemed, had taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow.
I'm hoping that releasing the witch who was trapped in the tree actually has good intentions. Because as I said,
the crones of CROOKBACK BOG.
As I said, her saying that she would set the children free could mean one of two things, and not sure if I'm inclined to believe her. Alright, let's get my horse. Get on after her. Alright, Geralt, get on the horse. Jeez. Off to a good start. What the hell's going on here? Oh.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
I've already got it, so we're good.
Solved your problem. Just in case, though, avoid the Whispering Hillock for a while.
Cannot be. Where's something lurking there?
An evil spirit had possessed a tree on the hill. It was responsible for the killings.
How'd ye dispel this evil?
Went up the hill, took care of the problem. The details are my concern.
Aye, truly said. I knows naught of such things anyway.
The crones, or the ladies of the wood as you call them, said to remind you about payment. Take it you know what they want?
Aye, I do. Give me the dagger. Be back soon.
They want his firstborn. Or near.
There's payment. Take it to the ladies, will you?
What the hell was that?
'Tis our pact. You're a stranger. You don't know life here. It's honest pay for their protection.
So, all those ears in the woods.
Put it out your mind, master. You soon be leaving, and we must tarry on, our young'uns and their young'uns after 'em. No gods nor masters watch over Velen. The land is no man's. He who wants to survive must seek his own protectors.
Sheathe your weapon, young man. Isn't lovely in real life?
In real life, you're different than you were in the tapestry.
Well, bring it here. You disobeyed us once more.
We are forgiving creatures, but you allowed the children to escape.
They never wanted to flee. They liked it here. They played.
Your punishment must be harsh. Now silence! We must speak to the white-haired one.
I know that mark. This is Anna, the wife of the Baron of Crow's Perch.
She belongs to no man.
A fruit ripened in her womb. A fruit sprouted from seeds sown by a man she detested.
We helped her. She agreed to serve. She bears the mark. She is ours. Come. It is another woman who interests you. Speak, white-haired one.
You used me to tame the Whispering Hillock. A lot of work.
Not free, brave soul.
Did you destroy the evil powers? Have you brought peace to our domain?
I freed the spirit trapped in the tree.
Hear that, sisters? Traitor!
She took the children. 'Twas her.
We made a deal. I was supposed to help the villagers. I held up my end of the bargain. They're safe now.
So, a mockery you chose to outwit.
What did you need the children for?
Need? We? They needed us. Our care.
You exposed them to great danger.
We cannot help them because of you.
Leave it, sisters. Everything in its time.
You looked different in the tapestry.
We're all dressed up just for you.
If you only knew how much time we spent in front of the glass.
Do you desire us?
You know why I'm here. You know what I want.
You shall dream of us and return for what you reject. They always come back.
Our deal. I did my part, now you do yours.
A word once given, we never break. The girl. Mousy blonde. That's what they call it.
Thin as a rail, terrified, exhausted. She could barely stand, the poor thing.
We cared for her as best we could. Like she was our own daughter. Wasted affection. She proved a very naughty girl. Mischievous, stubborn, and selfish.
The young woman I seek never hurt anyone without cause.
You've not seen her long. She's changed for the worse.
Why'd she attack you?
She's no longer the girl you once knew. Wrath consumes her.
Don't believe you. They say you always keep your word, so tell me everything, exactly as it happened.
We shall tell you, brave boy. We knew someone supposed to life. We read beast entrails, saw the omens.
We would glimpse her likeness, a mirage in a puddle. She came from the lower swamp. We knew not at first it was her the omens had spoken of.
A child of the elder blood, the sown seed that would burst into flame.
She fell into our hands. Elder blood.
The blood of the traitress. Does she sleep?
Like a lamb.
Come, sisters, no point in dawdling. The table's set, the cauldron bubbles.
We cannot. You know she is meant for him.
Emurith will get her. He will, but not whole.
Well said. We'll just have a sample.
I'll take her feet. Lovely. Plump. Perfect for a broth.
I can taste it already. Very well. Get on with it. Oh, you'll regret that, girl. Regret it dearly.
Oh, right into it. There we go. So, yeah, we just gotta run. No sense in fighting all of them. Especially when we got the wild hunt on our hands. Or on our butt. That was Black Beauty.
Tried to kill her. Tried to butcher her like an animal and eat her.
Her blood. The taste brought back memories of our youth.
Elder blood. Extraordinary girl. But you know that. Such a shame she fled.
She escaped you, but I'll find her. We'll come back here together and kill you.
You'll return, you shall. Our fates are bound. And one will die, but it shan't be one of us.
Now you shall chase shadows and wander midst fog.
Each time you see her, she will be a mirage. And if you find her, the girl will die. Be seeing you, handsome knight.
Very soon.
Gross. Alright, well, we found Anna. And she's literally been right under our noses this whole time. Damn. Well, it's a good thing we got a fast travel point. We can just fast travel back to the Baron, thank God. Let us do just that. Oh, we got 2 points available. Hey-oh. Probably wait one more level to get to level 10 and have another slot.
Quite the work my man's got, eh? Not half bad. Brought in a bucket of peelings yesterday. The feast we have. He's not scared.
Jeez, alright. Calm down.
What's it on
Dude's
hand?
hacking up a lung, man.
Now here's a
So, Matthew, how are you doing? How are you doing, me boy?
You look awful.
You white one. Look like you got scoused last night too.
Let's enhance our stuff while we're here.
I'll tell you where the loot's at. Your
I'm wondering if he made that with his mouth or with his ass, because I'm not entirely sure. That sounded like he just, like, you know, did a raspberry at me or some crap. Excuse me? Who the hell do you think you are? Now you get no candle. I could kill that guy easily. Alright, finally you get to tell me where Ciri is.
What do you come to me with?
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in CROOKBACK BOG. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then, I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. Her things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Guess they call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname. Makes sense now.
No, no, that's an entirely different story.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit. Hysteria. Threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times were her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. Though as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours and hers.
I'm content that you finally see that. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
She made a pact with the crones and... well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my ass waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute. It landed right in front of us. I thought we'd breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
Ow. What the hell, dude? I get hit by a freaking poison immediately. You little rat with wings. It's weird, she doesn't have any signs. You'd think she'd know some magic. Oh, her health is going back up. Somewhere I don't have any healing items. So how the hell did he hit me? Oh, great. Now I gotta go get the fat man off the tower.
Damn it! I can't leave him like that.
So wait. Really? They're not... You absolutely could clear that. Fine. I'll have to find another way up.
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
You helped me as well. When your man brought me here. You fed me, cared for me, had my wounds looked after. We're even now.
You needn't leave. You're in good company here. We'll always have a warm corner for you.
I must leave. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The Wild Hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
And you? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then, who knows where.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Who was the letter to?
No one. It was like this one. Show that to those pricks at the crossing and they'll let you pass.
This for me?
See no reason to make things harder for you. You seek your child, this letter will help.
Where'd you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True, but with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
What's a little adventure?
Never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
Dare you!
Sorry, we was never here.
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast, but he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Uma? Strange name.
Aye, strange. But he gave us no other.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there, not saying a thing, trying to stick a toe up his nose. So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes, and asked, "What's your name?" Gave me this damned foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stuck.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
Must have been pretty desperate to play for that.
Ah, quit your carping, smartass. Someone wagered him, and we played. If anyone was desperate, it was the bugger's former master.
Funny story. How so?
I went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern, and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresons blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man, but there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
Wow, that was quite the line, and we're not even done because I actually promised to help him. But I mean, why not? It's just an extra quest. Now, I should have just gone to Novigrad in the first place. If I did, I don't know if that actually would have... I don't know if that would have actually, you know, triggered finding Ciri. So I would have had to do this anyway. But I did say that I would help him. Ah, there it is. Return to CROOKBACK BOG. I'm not entirely sure if I'm ready to face the witches, if they do end up being there. So we're just going to go and visit Triss in her house. I gotta see a woman at some point in this playthrough. And being that Ciri is his daughter, that counts her out. Though I find her attractive, Geralt does not. So that doesn't work. But let's get to... I don't think I can... Oops, wrong button. I've been playing a little too much Skyrim. Push circle and you're supposed to open the menu. Yeah, I'm gonna have to travel. I could travel to Hangman's Tree first. Excuse me. And then just go from there. So I just found out that James McCaffrey died. Which it's really difficult to believe, but he did. He is the voice of Max Payne and Alex Casey and Alan Wake 2. So a little bit disappointed. Not gonna hear his iconic voice as Max Payne anymore. They're remaking 1 and 2. I'm pretty sure they would have just used the original audio. So he wouldn't have really had to do any kind of voice work, I don't think. But any new Max Payne games, well, it's gonna have to be somebody else maybe. And we sadly won't be seeing him in... Well, we won't be hearing his voice in any new Alan Wake games either. So, a little bit of a sad day, to say the least. You see how the waypoint is taking me to the left for no reason whatsoever? No idea why it's doing that. I'm literally following the road. Just wish the map was faster to load than that. Okay, so this one... Come on. And it doesn't make sense either. Even in the 60 FPS mode, the menu is still running at 30. It don't make no sense. Haven't I already been here? Yeah, I've already been here. I remember those two throwing up their lungs. I mean, any of you people could literally just swim across the lake there to get into the city. That's all you'd have to do. It's just swim. Alright, good. We got a fast travel point there. Oops, wrong button. Again, Skyrim. Well, obviously, I can come through and crawl back under my rock. Excuse me? You're lucky I don't kill you where you stand. I would need some stupid pass. He spawned in the water. Roach. Nobody told you to spawn in the water, buddy. Come on. Yeah, part of me was just thinking I probably should just go to Novigrad anyway. I don't think she's there. I did actually go to Novigrad in one playthrough, and I already talked to Triss. I don't know if I went any further than that, though. If you guys haven't checked it out already, I put out a new video today. I played Tekken for the first time in like 25 years. So, the Tekken 8 demo came out, and I am thoroughly surprised at how fun it was. Now, games like that, I don't see myself buying just to play the single player, just because I know those games are also pretty hell-bent on being multiplayer focused. Maybe not necessarily, but I mean, $70 to play a single player story mode that's probably very not the focus. Or at least doesn't look like it's the focus. I mean, most fighting games tend not to focus on the storyline. I think the very big exception would be NetherRealms games.
Come on.
You know, Injustice and certainly Mortal Kombat 1.
Take it easy.
You know, all the ladies of the night walking during the daytime. That's a bit weird. I might have even done this quest.
Go, go.
Maybe not this specific quest, but like a quest for a blacksmith. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, I did do this quest.
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey. A vat gun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking? Silver blades, who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long?
40 and a half. Still impressed. You're something of an expert, evidently.
I'm Ibir Hattori, former master swordsmith. Currently, a master of dumplings.
Geralt of Rivia.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
I mean, if you pick a food and get absolutely perfect, then yeah, you could become the master of it.
Tasty.
Glad to hear it. Anything else I can do for you?
Yes, I'd like to try another dumpling, please. I could probably do that.
Looking for a good swordsmith? No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really? It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you something.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though. All supplies go through Ernst van Horn, and they say he plays cards with Cleaver, frequently.
Ernst van Horn. Who's that?
Modest beginnings. A small dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely ambitious. He knew he could not compete with other swordmakers on skill alone, so he resorted to other methods.
Other methods?
A bit of slander here, buying business debt cheaply and taking over there. And whenever the competition was a ploughing non-human, he'd accuse them of being Havocars.
Is that how he did you in?
I did not give up without a fight. I went to town hall, negotiated. Alas, it was all in vain. He'd already enlisted Cleaver's protection, and in Novigrad, few dare get in Cleaver's way.
Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... would you be willing to help me?
Want me to help you get you supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Take it he's important in the underworld, too.
Yes. What's more, he's on piss-poor terms with Cleaver, who backs Van Horn. It's just... he demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
I think a catapult or trebuchet is a bit too large for me to operate as one person. I will take that heavy armor, though. Alright, we're just going to visit Triss anyway. My horse went around the other side. Weird. But her house is around here, so... The really weird thing is that you can't actually talk to the ladies. You can say... you can click on them, but they always just say some weird thing. They just basically ignore you. Do I need to repair anything? Alright. Alright, calm down.
Need something sharpened?
Let's do this.
Like you to crack.
Exploding bolt. Nice. Oh, we finally find somebody who has a silver sword. Requires level 37. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting any of these except for enhancing this one, which probably not the worst thing, but he doesn't have silver ingot. So, kind of difficult. 68 to repair equipped? Sure. We'll do that. Shop. It's light armor. Why is everything light?
So long.
Everything's always got to be light armor, you know? Like, where's the heavy armor at? I mean, I might make, you know, might get some out of this, but still.
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special fire for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you, like the others of your species. I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk, please! A Doppler!
Sure hope Doo-Doo hasn't met the same fate.
Damn. Also, who's Doo-Doo?
From a sorcerer's skull, and it's a sorcerer's blood.
Oh, we got some contracts over here. Hey, Dave Chappelle. Oh, they're all contracts. Hello. Yeah, it's, oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, let's play some music while two people burn on a pyre. It's a bit messed up, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Want you gone by the time I count to 3. 1.
Hear that?
2.
Ooh, looky. Thinks he can scare us off.
3.
Yeah, they don't see the swords on my back, apparently.
Me! Leave him to me! Son of a whore!
Come on, come closer.
You smell like dead meat, arsehole!
Ever fight a witcher?
Keep it together, lads! Together now! Kill the horse head! No, don't!
I barely even touched them.
More, please!
Where's the sorceress who lived here?
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple guards cracking down. All mages are fair game. Yeah, they round them up like rats.
By the way, if you haven't figured it out, that's the guy who played Sid in Final Fantasy 16.
Someone's got to know more.
I'd look for her in a putrid grove.
I'm pretty sure that's him.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
Oh, I meant no offense.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumor has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities. You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you gotta get there through the sewers, but you gotta enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though. Ask a beggar.
Or spot yourself a thief, follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king? Crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove. Someone call for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger.
Temple God. Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
What's your point?
I ask the questions, Witcher. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure, like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Hey, Chris. Might as well loot her stuff myself. She is my ex-woman, so, you know, doesn't hurt to take some stuff.
Hairbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this.
That's because it's hers. My evening with a vampire?
Herbs, roots, just turn to healing?
Probably. I'll admit, I don't particularly care for who they chose to play Triss in the show. I think they did it out of, well, just necessity to have some diversity in the show.
Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions.
It's weird, though, because she looked like a black woman, but I don't think she was black. Maybe she was mulatto? I don't know. She looked mixed. And I'm like, wait a second. Triss is white with red hair. How is that going to work? And, well, they just didn't do it. They should have gotten some redhead actress. But, oh well. She didn't exactly do a horrible job, but not a great job either, so.
Never knew her to drop him on the floor.
Meaning she left in a hurry, probably.
The rose of remembrance. All dried up.
There we go. I just stole everything from her house. Dude, she's got a 3-floor house. Well, essentially an apartment, I suppose. It is a city after all. Oh, this way. Remain square and carefully follow them.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
There's our guy.
I believe I ate something terribly
Okay, my Witcher senses aren't going to help me here, apparently. Do I go through here?
Any needs, master?
Fucking hey, Oars.
Ain't it a kingfisher? It's salt where it rains. It pours.
Ah, here crawls a witcher. Look! The corpse-like visage, the beastly eyes.
Arms for the poor.
This is magic that's made a mongrel of...
Take pity on me, misery good folk, and aid a man crippled by misfortune.
Word is, nothing's free in Novigrad.
Oh, another one come bursting with questions. Now, where do you folk gain the idea we beggars know everything?
Because you always do.
I need to see this, and I need to find that one who robbed me brother. Fuck if I know.
There's this place in Novigrad they call the Putrid Grove.
Aye, that's about right.
Oh, all of a sudden he knows something.
Novigrad's full of nooks and crannies with odd names. Looking to sightsee, buy a bloody map.
Heard men like you frequent this alley.
And I've heard they fed you all shit and you smiled and ate it. Now, don't mean no offence. Go in peace.
So wait, I was supposed to follow that thief, but he just went around the corner and then that was it.
Hey, Cocker!
Alright, well that's not very nice.
White one, take a gander.
Real fire? Nuh-uh. It is too. They just smear ash on their lips. That's why I don't
Aid a veteran of the struggle against the Black once.
Where do you fight?
Angering early on. In Sedaris last, along the banks of the Pontar. So, help me out?
Here. Now you help me. Gotta find the back alley locals call the Putrid Grove. It's important.
Don't know naught about no grove, putrid or other. Don't generally care much for orchardry.
This is urgent.
Leave me be, I don't know.
That's what you say, but the way you say it means you do know.
Gonna be sick.
Look kindly on a wretched soul. Aid one who last saw nourishment 3 days past.
All right. Give you a crown.
Crown's enough, my lord. When your gut's so empty, it's stuck flat to your spine.
Could give you more on one condition. You tell me where you drop your takings for the day.
I drop them with me lady. Serious trouble if I didn't.
I think you take them to the Putrid Grove.
Far as I'm concerned, the king of beggars can stick his crown up his arse, then shove it even deeper with his scepter. Bugger won't get a broken copper from me.
You're either pretty damn brave or just plain stupid.
What's he gonna do? Break me legs? Let him. Me taking's double as a cripple.
From what I hear, they'd break your legs just to start.
Some coin for me future widow, then.
50.
There. Now tell me where the Putrid Grove is. It's the least you could do.
I don't know. And believe you me, I don't want to know.
I'm giving these guys money for no information at all.
Told him not to stick his arse where he don't belong.
Let us pray to the eternal fire, that it may grant our supplications.
It's weird too because there's nobody here.
To me, tramp.
Call me a tramp? Isn't that what you call women? No, I guess not, actually. Now that I think of Lady and the Tramp. Oh. There he is.
Hey, deal. When you're gripping a pair of pincers or white hot tongues.
A whole day wasted. Things are generally tidy and lacking clean.
The thinking custom.
Yeah, I was wondering where the hell I was supposed to go here. Or who I was supposed to look for.
You should not have come to the city.
You'd be better off staying in the trees.
You know, a lot of people who open their mouth like that, I would love to just slice their head off. I wouldn't take that crap if I was Geralt, but...
Holy moly, you're a scat.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? Me mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
All right, I'll give you some coin, but you gotta tell me where the Putrid Grove is.
I don't know that. Keep your coin, I don't know a thing. Move on. Be gone!
I mean, I was following a thief, and then you, interrupted me.
The bonny birds that prance by here, cheeks like full bellows, begging to be squeezed.
Teats like full bellows begging to be squeezed. Never really quite heard it put that way before.
You all right? You're pale as death.
That's how I always looked. I'm a witcher. I have no skin color.
Rumors, rumors, rumors. To leave this city somehow. The eternal fire will light our way.
It's possibly one of the longest escort missions I've ever seen. Not even escort, follow missions.
Let me live.
You know, you had some in Assassin's Creed, but I mean, I don't think they were this long. Probably the best strumpet in the whole town.
A whole day wasted.
Oh wait, there she is again. The copy and paste. Either that or they're twins. Cry about it.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
It'd be cool if there was like a...
Another drifter in from Temeria.
I was gonna say, if it'd be cool if there like was maybe a blending option.
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
Doing some sightseeing. Kinda curious about what's beyond this gate.
My brother-in-law was curious. Worms been eating him for 5 years now.
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
Might be a problem there.
Then come back once you've solved it.
Open up.
Oh, my...
Heard this place was a meeting.
Heard right.
Don't know the password.
Pay up.
You may enter. Oh, right after you leave me your weapons. They'll be safe in my locker.
Fine. Make sure you don't lose them.
No worries. Be waiting for you once you're done with the king.
They'd better be waiting for me, old man.
What ails you?
Can't see out one eye below.
Picked him as then.
How are things?
Good. More and more.
And there she is.
Time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other.
Those are longing eyes.
You two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
Temple Guard tolerate your little operation?
Let's say they appreciate the value of a Novigrad crown.
Manga doesn't seem like the type that can be bought.
Anyone can be bought. But like it's true, Menga had cost me a fortune. Luckily, he's got officers, and they're mere mortals. Illnesses catch him at times. Other times, they want to catch a bit of diversion. See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove. But it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. 'Cause it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. 'Cause I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? Using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Marigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
I wouldn't mind a taste of something else. Hey-oh! Nah, we're going for Yenna for this playthrough.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. Nice to hear a few kind words, but my friend needs his weapons.
course, I got 'em. Said I'd have 'em, give 'em back. So I'm giving 'em back. Here's your junk.
Yeah, that junk will cut you to pieces, buddy.
Watch out for yourself, miss. Novigrad's not what it used to be. Not a city for you.
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely,
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
her. Here. No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
You know, ever since the first game, I've never actually liked her voice acting. She's actually pretty awful comparable to everybody else. Might be a hot take, I don't know. But she's just really hot, that's all. She's
Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
pretty bad acting.
Somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbor.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Sounds like a name you'd give your dog. Oi, Klug. Come here, boy. Oh, that's nice. Level 10 drowner, huh? Right, I forgot. There's, that's not what I wanted. Oops. Good lord. That took way too long.
Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
A lever, huh? I'll take all that. Oh, we got some swords here. Hold on now, sweetness. I got some inventory to take a look at. More damage. Compare is it? Oh, wait. What? Is it L2? No. That's no good either. Never mind. A lever. Well, I'm first gonna loot everything. said there's a lever on the wall.
Well,
I wasn't talking to you. I was trying to click on the thing. Oh, here we go.
Free city of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
the very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin...
And even more
Judging
coin,
by
yes,
what
I get
Krug
it.
said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Fine. Definitely some treasure in here. Hey, at least it was wrapped up in the leather sack. I doubt that it would actually like keep water out though. The hole in the top kind of would make that difficult, no matter how tightly you tied it. The leather would be able to keep it out, but it's a sack, which means it's tied at the top, which means water can get in. So hopefully it's not herbs.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
He doesn't look like one.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on. 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
Right?
But you do have a history of amnesia.
True. And you took advantage of that.
Good.
By
That
the
should
way.
stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
At least she admitted it.
Even intimated.
We need to hurry.
At least she admitted it. See how like inconsistent it is? I can't run fast enough.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect
Brandon.
you to bring company.
Everybody else has like pretty awesome names. This dude's Brandon.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together I expect you
Scared him
resolve
immediately
things
right
twice
there.
as fast. You've the look of true experts.
Now you're just buttering me
I
up.
prefer you not to tarry.
Keep going.
Begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
All right then. Let's get to work.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
We're clearing out rats then? Also, she just took her hood off out in plain sight. Wouldn't that be like...
You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of mental
I
activity
wonder
looks like, but rodents...
what might look like rat activity.
I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting.
I can't quite put my finger on it though.
Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place
How about the rats that are crawling all over the ground? I feel like we're in
Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
I feel like we're what's that one game?
Looks like a good spot.
Why am I blanking on this?
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
A master monster slayer in the world's largest city. Looking for rat shit. Jeez.
Why am I blanking on the name of that game that I like so much? So, I mean... Wait. Oh, place traps around the warehouse. Didn't I look at this one? No, I did. I guess I didn't.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
A Plague Tale. There we go. Plague Tale Innocence. Plague Tale Requiem. I'm an idiot, dude. I swear to God. All right. Are you done? It's
Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And
Reconciled?
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I
Yep.
encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
should have made him pay up front.
Stank from the start.
Such a sharp sense of smell. You should have legged it while you had the chance.
I don't generally leg it. Here's what I think you should do. Pay up and march your boys out of here while there's still time.
Don't be ridiculous. I didn't hire a sorceress in order to pay her.
Take my advice, mutant. If it's not your business, stay out of it.
It just became my business.
But I can't take it. All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Oh, that's a big mistake. Oh. Oh, well, whatever. No kill animation.
Hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me.
I should have made him pay up front. Damn it.
If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
We will. Ooh, hold on. It's a witch hunter's sword. It is better in terms of damage. Chance to cause bleeding, but I lose the critical hit chance. Nah. I guess at this point I'm looking for magic items. Don't worry, he won't be hard to find. I'm sure we could spot him. I mean, he's standing right here. I found him.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me.
I don't believe him.
Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
There, I got my money anyway.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, de Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
I mean, again, we're sticking to Yennefer, but, you know, nothing in harmless flirting, is there? Alright, so we're gonna go see Corrine. I should have made that guy pay up front, but I bet you he wouldn't. Bet you he wouldn't have. Oh, shady individual, huh? What are you gonna get up to? Oh, really? You want to try me with that tone again? Boy. A lot of cutscenes.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonquier. Of those de Jonquiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week, well, you shan't believe it, I found human feces in the parlor.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corrine requested she not be disturbed.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter. Call that my whim.
Oh, I'll call it whatever I want.
Is it in case the first one breaks?
Yes, in case the first one breaks. Absolutely. And it's laced with silver, too, just for fun. Good lord, that man loves to frickin' ramble. And I'm stealing everything from his home. Dumplings. Let's light the place up a little bit, yeah? Oh, there's the giggling. Though it's not nighttime, so he lied about that.
That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Kareen. Kareen, I'm coming.
Stop. Go away.
The candelabra must be worth something. They look like they're made of silver. She's quite exposed, isn't she?
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
I thought for a second she was tied down or something.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Did her dress get shorter? I swear to God, her dress was longer in the cutscene. Alrighty then.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
I mean, she said not to be disturbed, but you couldn't possibly disturb her. She didn't even come out of her sleep when I shook her around. I'm just robbing the man blind. And there's nothing she can do about it. Ooh, a mug.
Lay down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
So we go this way then. So the doll in the attic. I mean, I picked up a doll earlier. I can't... Oh.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Alright, so is it, Ard? Yep. I don't know why my manly punching didn't do anything. Drawing of a crib. Got a lot of alcohol, at least. Not that that really helps me in a fight, I'm not gonna lie. It makes things worse. There's the doll. Oh, I don't want to forget anything. I think we're good. I think I've taken everything I need. I'm just gonna get down here real quick.
Stop. Go away.
Alright. Examine the draw. Here we go. No, letter of safe. There we go. Read it. Paper on which a crib has been hastily drawn by a child, it seems.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what had happened if I laid a doll in it.
That would be in the room over here. Oh, there was still loot. I wonder if what we saw was a godling when we entered.
Another masterpiece. An oven
Fireplace.
with a blackened
Oh,
grate.
well, oven.
Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Well, that would be downstairs, I imagine. People don't tend to put ovens on second floors. Especially ones made entirely of stone or brick. Oh, here we go. What? Ow. Well, that was the faster way to do it. It is a godling, I know it is. Because I think I've done this one before.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I?
Told you it was a godling.
Scared? Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. Well, not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that, and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Yeah, I've always been curious about what godlings can do. You know, gotta wonder why they're called godlings. Apparently, they have powers to manipulate people. Oh, wait. Oh. Alright, let's go wake up Big Titties. Oh, wait, she's already awake.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
I think I might have done this quest line with her, too. So now we're just, well, don't we have to tell the banker it's haunted and there's no point in living here? We did say we would tell him. Let's see if he's still out here. Yep, there we go.
I saw Miss Corrine leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corrine. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corrine dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently. Though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well.
Your loss.
It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
I would think not, no.
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks?
Oh my god, shut up. No, it's not, you idiot. If you know I'm a witcher, you know what the hell we do. Like, I don't understand. You're a buffoon for sure. Trying to pick a nice setting. Okay. I'm going to call it here. Quite the roundabout journey we're having here, trying to find Ciri. I believe I've done this quest line already, but yeah, we'll see where it goes. And then we'll see if we can find Ciri maybe in the next stream of The Witcher. But that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and please join me again tomorrow, where it's week 2 in the holiday protocol for Battlefield 2042. It's like week, what, 11 or something like that? Not even week 11. What am I talking about? Like, we're well into it, right? Yeah, no, I think it is week 11. Technically. And we're going to unlock more stuff and hopefully get some more progress on whatever weapons we decide to use. That's all also going to depend on the weekly challenges. So join me back here again, 7 p.m. or a little bit earlier, depending on when I get out of work, for more Battlefield 2042. And then again on Wednesday for more Witcher 3. But until then, I'm Adam Wolf. This is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. And I'll see you guys later.